Hey dude, just got these pre-release kits. You wanna play some sealed? What? Sealed? Like limited? What formats do you normally play? Commander. What do you mean? Okay, well, do you know any other formats? Yeah, well, Commander, Brawl, Popper, Alright, well, you get a pre-release kit, and you open it up. There's 6 draft boosters. You open all your draft boosters, and then you build a 40 card limited deck, a sealed limited deck, and you get generally around 17 lands and 23 spells. You can change a little bit. Then you find a partner and duel them. Instead of 40 life, you get 20.
How do you find the commander?
No, there is no commander!
Dude, I don't get this game.
It's just 40 card deck. Quick duel.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I play mono blue, so it just sounds like I'll accidentally draw myself out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Good. It kind of sounds like that's what you deserve.
Yeah, dude, I really don't get it.
Alright, so these are pre-release kits. Now, one of my favorite things to do in Magic is not Commander, but to actually go to my local LGS, which is local game store apparently, and get these pre-release kits when a new set releases. I'll do that for Wilds of Eldraine, and crack one of these bad boys open, and then play the pre-release game. Win some prizes, hang out with people, get some food, and the best part is, games go quick, like really quick. As mentioned in the intro, it's only a 40 card deck, so you get to play with your cards. And the best thing is, obviously getting to take home new cards, it's pretty affordable. You know, one of these guys only runs you like 30 bucks normally, maybe 25 depending where you go. And the experience is super fun. It's a new set, you get it a week early, so the value is there, if not for how good the cards are, for at least getting to have a good experience. So I guess we'll do that now with the Zendikar Rising. Let's see what type of deck we can make with 40 cards and 6 draft boosters. Alright, and here we have Zendikar Rising pre-release pack. Now, fun fact about Zendikar Rising is it was, I believe, and I may be wrong here, but I believe it was the first set to introduce set boosters. Before that, they were just boosters, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I believe this was the first set, and then they also had collector boosters and all that stuff. Some part of some initiative to increase the fun from opening packs. But I guess look how far we've come since then, huh? Well, it's a pretty box, nice and slender, lean. Now, I was gonna try to be nice and not just bust this open, but we're gonna get into it. Look at that, cool. I'll put this out over here. So usually you get a box, which is, you know, here's your box. You pop it open, here we go. We get a promo stamped. Let's see what this guy is. It is a not stamped. That's okay, probably didn't happen yet. That's all right with me. Squad Commander. Neat. I will put it off to the side for now. And then you get, as stated, you get your 6 packs of draft boosters. Before, just, you know, boosters. Ooh, listen to that squeak. There you go. That's Magic ASMR for you. Now, cool little divider. rules, all that sort of fun stuff off to the side. We don't need rules. Now, here's what we all really do it for. We do it for, well, one box. Two, you do it for, I don't actually know what this is, to be honest. Roll the dice, maybe? I think so. But that's what we all do it for. We do it for that sweet D20 with, look at that, a sweet little Zendikar Rising sigil. So, back in the box you go. Get in there. Cool. Papa likes the dice in there. Card divider. Always good card dividers. Now, everyone comes for the packs. So, right into it. Now, Zendikar, I believe, these draft boosters have a higher than average chance at dropping mythics. So, let's see what we get into here. We have sweet little Core Celebrant. We have Inordinate Rage. Boom. Field Research. Cliffhaven Sellsword. Hagra Constrictor. Adventure Awaits. Feed the Swarm. Rabid Bite. Cliffhaven Kitesail. Relic Amulet. Thundering Rebuke. It's not bad at all. Canyon Jerboa. Cute. Hey, look at that. A Kazandu. Kazandu. Mammoth. Kazul's Fury. I'm bummed. I just bought one of those. Sweet looking forest. And then, you know, those cool, like, little tokens. Sweet. So generally the way we do this is we analyze the sort of bombs we got. So this would be kind of a big hitter in this case, Kazandu Mammoth. And we're looking for cards like this in Limited. So usually I would set these aside, boom, and that helps me organize later. Kazul's Fury, that's a pretty sweet card I use in my jury deck for throwing his soft little skinny body at people. Boom, that's a bomb right there. So organizing it. I saw a lot of green cards in there, so maybe some Selesnya stuff going on here. Right into it. Wow, hey look. Inordinate Rage, Field Research, Cliffhaven Sellsword. Wow. It's looking all too familiar. Venture Awaits, Blood Reckoning, Cliffhaven Kitesail, Akum Hellhound. Akum, stop, I'm gonna Akum. Relic Vial Man, Grotag Night Runner, Sajiri Shelter, Legion Angel. Heck yeah, that's something. And then, ooh, Aura Skyclave Hierophant. That's pretty sweet. So we got those guys, Mountain, then Friday Night Magic, Welcome to Magic, cool. I'm gonna pop these over here. I'm gonna get our rares set about for us. Boom. Like I said, a lot of green-white synergy going on here. Landfall, cool. Angels flying, cool. Oh! I've done it again. I really just like bumping my camera. Here we go. Deliberate. Deliberate. Scavenge Blade, Field Research, cool. Might of Marusa. Frog! Marusa! Blood Reckoning. Dreadworm. Wow, you can tell they were really trying to figure stuff out with these boosters here. Akum Hellhound. I think I've seen so many of the same cards. That's okay. That's fine. It's whatever. Mind Carver. Goma. Here we go. Hagra Mauling. Pretty sweet. And a foil. Is that 3 lands? It's 3 lands right there. Yeah, who needs mythics when you can get foil swamps? Sweet. Okay, but now we got some choices for some white black if we want to get those real big hitters. Pop these bad boys open. Toss that off to the side. Here we go. Oh, what is happening in these packs? It makes me feel like they're sort of going for like play sets inside of packs. But, you know, that's something. I'm skipping ahead. I don't really care anymore, to be honest. Look at that. We got a Linvala. That's pretty sweet. Linvala, Shield of Seagate. And then mountain, all that stuff. So let me get that Linvala out. Drop little mama right there. Little mama Linvala. We got 2 more packs here. So far, not a mythic hit. That's a little bit of a bummer. It's okay. I'm not too worried about it. To be honest, I get these packs for fun. It's fun for me to do this. Core Celebrant, shocker. Molten Blast, cool. Venture Awaits, cool. Hagra, cool. Skyclave, right into it. Vanquish the Weak. Riptide, Sizzling Barrage, Dauntless Unity. Taunting, Artborn Mage. Relic Golem. Akoum. And... well, I mean... talk all that crap, man. You get a little bit of a beating yourself, you get that hitter in there, that Omnath, that locus of creation, man. That one and only, that father of time and all the making, man. That Omnath. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We get a little bit of everything in there now. So, looking like we can kind of get a hit. So I'm thinking, depending on what we got, I could play a 4-color. We might build a 4-color deck out of this just to get that Omnath in there. Now, will that be a good idea? Probably not, but, fun. Who cares, right? Feed the Swarm, Base Camp. Nice, okay. Ruin Crab. I love crabs, Andrana. Wow. What the heck, dude? These last 2 packs. Schmackin'. Get the Drana, the last Blood Chief, and that. Wow. Drana and Linvala. No way. Drana Silencer. Sweet. That's fitting. Okay, let's get that Drana in there. Alright, now. So that's basically what you do. You take your cards, you hit it all. Boom. You got your bombs. And now you don't have to build around these cards. So we'll go through it. Like, obviously, I have some really good cards here. Okay. Now, it would be your first instinct is to pick your favorite cards and then build around those, but that's not what you want to do. You build to win. So we take these, and I'm looking at all my big cards, and I'm noticing a theme here. Okay, black, white, black, white. That's where I kind of get the most. So I think if I put, you have 23 spells, right? I have 4 creatures here that are rare. Oh, this is an instant. That is also, a land, but I'm not going to use that, whatever. I'm going to use instant. That's 3 creatures, 1 instant. That's 4 of your 23 spells. That's kind of a big margin. So take that into consideration, stuff like that, and the cards you have here, and then you lay them out. So I think what I'm going to do is because I have such big hitters right here. That's a mythic right there. That's a pretty done deal. And I have Legion Angel here and Aura Skyclave. You generally want to look at these guys here and then sort of decide what you want to do. So reading the card explains the card, as I'm sure we all know. We have Lifelink, obviously always awesome. Whenever Aura Skyclave Hierophant or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now here's the problem, is the party mechanic. Warriors, rogues, wizards, clerics. Sucks. But, we'll keep it in mind where we are here. So we have him, pretty good. Warrior, flying. Angel enters battlefield, you may reveal a card you own named Legion Angel from outside the game and put it into your hand. Kind of a null ability, but it's a 4/3 flyer with Warrior and the party mechanic. Boom, Cleric, flying. Drawn, a last Blood Chief attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. The creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. Free graveyard recursion off of attack. Destroy target creature, 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands. Sure, whatever. Still destroy target, but also I'll grab Brew Pit and battlefield tap. It's a land, it's whatever. Destroy target creature. Removal spells are always good. So that, all things considered, boom, we got a removal. Now we build a deck around that, and I'm gonna sleeve up these mythics, meaning big boy right here. Oh yeah. All right, and I'll be right back. Well, actually, let me get these out of the way. I lied to you. You see nothing. Nothing is there. Everything is an illusion. I myself am truly not here. Cards moved out. Crinkle the foils, and now I come back. All right, so I made the deck. Now, keep in mind a few things here. This deck is not going to be perfect. They rarely are. And that's just to be fair. You build these decks to have fun with the cards you get. I like Orzhov. I like white black. It's fun. It's murdery. It's graveyardy. And you know, it's got some interesting mechanics. Now, you can have multiple cards of the same. You can use playsets and all that stuff. It's not required. I mean, it's fine. And lands, look, there's only 23 cards right here. You're gonna get the other 17 lands from your game shop. It's also conveniently how you get free lands. LOL, JK, don't steal cards from your LGS. Do it. But, you know, so let's get into this. Now, I like to separate it out by 1-drops. Well, actually by everything. But I only have 2 1-drops, okay? I kept it fairly simple. So my 1-drops are this. 2 Blood Reckonings. Why? It's super easy graveyard recursion if you need it. You get one early for if someone kills something. And I don't have that many creatures in this deck, this little limited deck, because I have these cards, and there's a few graveyard recursions, so this just keeps us pulling from the graveyard. It's a 1-drop, and later in the game, if I need it again, boom, there's a good chance I'll get it, and I'll kick it, and that's 2. That's sweet. So then, we have our 1-drops. I'll put these bad boys here. Now, those are our 1ers, sweet. Then we go into our 2s. You know, these are gonna be, our 2 and our 3-drops are our most casual cards. These are the ones we want to pull. These are our main, you know, these guys carry the game. And so we have a lot of clerics. There's a lot of life gain in this. So I have life gain, +1/+1 counters. Boom. We go to here, target creature you control gains protection. Cool, that's just easy. You know, in a limited deck, most people are gonna play cards that are not too many colors, so it's easy enough. And guess what? Black is very popular. Super popular. So if you don't want your characters to get murdered or drained out, protection, not too bad. Oh, look at that. Removal or +1/+1. Nice. I don't know why I said that. +1/+1. Instant, you know, more +1 counters. I'm kicking the camera. That's my bad. Kicker. Everything's kicker, apparently. So just more things that are kicker and actual kicker. Destroy target creature. Of course, destroy stuff. It's, you know, it's easy. With cheap instants like that, destroy target creature or enchantment opponent controls, you lose life equal to the permanent's converted mana cost. But if we have life gain, not too bad. Tap target creature, draw a card. Not too bad. Easy. Easy enough as it is. Core Cleric. More life gain when things enter. Now, or a Core Celebrant. Now here's the thing. When you're building these decks, not all cards are created equal. And I want to show you something. This is 1 more mana versus this. 1/4 versus 3/1. Now that does damage, cool, it's 1 less mana, but it is literally, it just exists, okay? This, in my opinion, is a better card. It will stay alive, it'll keep getting its bonus off, and you can keep recurring your other cards that actually do damage. Just my opinion. Oh, like what is that? A little snake. That, gives you menace for all your counters. It's a 2/2, but when you're impossible to be blocked, super sweet. Vanquish the Weak. Now, sorry, we're getting to the 3-drops. I skipped a Q there. That's my BB. Vanquish the Weak. More removal. Big removal. Another Core Celebrant. Getting more life gain. Maybe if we're lucky, double the life gain. Doesn't multiply it, it's additive. Shadow Stinger. Cool. Untap or tap rogues, get death touch. Sweet. Deal combat, mill. 3-card mill off of dealing combat damage. Giving things menace or death touch and milling. You have 40 cards, people. Milling any cards, not good. Have more than one of these, real not good. People like to play with the cards they get, especially when they only get a few. Another Core Celebrant. Yes, I'm about that life gain. Here we go. Now here we get into the bigger cards. Okay, these are our 4-drops. This is where we start to get actually some, not just utility, but like some real hitters going. And I really like this card. I like that I got a good foil in here. Lifelink, disgusting. We have so much life gain in here. You know, when another cleric dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm pretty sure that means clerics less than the ones that died, but if it's, I'll have to look up the rules. If it's clerics less than his mana cost, oh buddy, constant recursion of these core celebrants. But as it goes, he's a good card for basically other decks too. Legion Angel, flying, 4 cost. Let me move these away so we don't get too confused. 4 cost, cool. No more Legion Angels. Boom. More removal, of course. Nice. They're gonna have basic lands, guys. It's limited. Now, I just threw that card in there because it was a black card. Cool, whatever. And I wanted to use my rares. Smite, the Monstrous. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. 4-drop, 4 mana. Look at that. Power 4, sorry. Boom. Look at this. Now we're getting to the big boys. We got that beautiful mythic Drana. +1 counters. You return cards with +1 counters. Boom, sweet. The creature's vampire in addition to its other times. Cool, vampire tribal. We like that. Boom, cleric. She dies, we can get back a core celebrant. Even sweeter. Then, when she attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card in my graveyard. When she attacks, declare attack, get card. Awesome. Get counters. Duh. This is that type of bomb that can change games. And protecting it from white with Sajiri's Shelter, or black or white, honestly, whatever removal you have, pretty sweet. Then, Drana Silencer, it's a 6-drop. Now, not honestly a huge fan of a 6-drop common, but, as far as ability goes, pretty good, especially on a set for limited. Now, here's the thing. Card in general, but playing a Zendikar Rising limited sealed event, your party gets bigger, even if you have 2, Cleric Rogue, boom, which I definitely have Cleric Warriors for sure, that's going to be pretty big. That's 2. Target creature gets -2/-2. Now, even if it was just an attacking creature and it had high damage, maybe it brings it down to a 1. But if it's toughness and power, if it's a 2 toughness, it's just going to kill it, which is great. And guess what? You can bounce him and you can return him at least twice. So if he gets killed or, whatever, which, there's a chance he might get killed, you can throw him at people because maybe you want him to die. Keep doing it. Keep making them kill stuff. Now, just some artifacts. It's nice to have fill it in. Look, more life gain. As long as you control a cleric, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm always gonna have a cleric with this. Easy. Cool Golem, can't block or attack unless an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Pay to tap, target player mills 2 cards. As well as being a 3-drop 6/6, pretty nasty. Milling cards, again, never fun. If I have the rogue that I had earlier, that's gonna be kind of disgusting, okay? Because then I'm just making people get rid of stuff. Shadow Stinger, there they are, right there, Shadow Stinger. In 1 turn, I can have somebody mill 6 cards. 6 cards out of 40? That's not looking good. That's almost a 1/6 of their deck in 1 turn. Give me more than 1 turn, doing damage, you're losing life, you're losing cards. Gonna get desperate. Give creature flying. Pay 1, equip 2, creature is flying. Easy. I have a lot of flyers, but if you want to sneak damage in, cool. But things are gonna have menace, so menace flyers. So Hagra, Constrictor, boom, +1 counters, gives menace. Boom, this, flying menace. Tough. Now, will it necessarily work? I don't know. But there's a heart and soul to this. I love limited, and here's the best thing about it, is when I play this game, I am going to see most of these cards. I'm gonna. And there's 40. And there's lands. You're gonna pull a land, play a card. Pull a land, play a card. There's even like one card draw in here, which is cool, you know. But the heart of it is that you get that deck, you shuffle once, there's a chance you're gonna see new cards. I mean, you're definitely gonna see new cards. And if you're playing, you know, 2 rounds, best 2 out of 3, and then you play 3 games, I mean, odds are good. Odds are real good, especially with a sustained deck like this where I'm constantly gaining life, I'm not dying immediately, and I get to actually play through turns, unless they have some major bombs that do some big hitters. Like, there's no tokens in here, but sometimes people might make tokens and then really do some damage, but it doesn't look like that is the case. So as far as this goes, it's a life gain counter deck with a lot of sustain and pretty annoying breakthrough with flying and flying and menace, blah, 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 and graveyard recursion for fun. Why not just do all the things and be super mean? You can. Throw some lands in there. I'd probably say it looks like just about equal parts swamps and plains. Any lands you might have got that were not basic lands, throw them in there as well, and you're having a good time. Now, sometimes I like to keep these decks built how they are, and I'll keep them in their like little limited form. I'll put them in a box, I'll bring these to play with my friends, and sometimes in between our Commander games, we bust out these fun little 40 card decks, and we play some limited, because it's a good time. It's fast, you get to see your actual cards, and you know, who doesn't love playing with cards? If you're a Commander player and you're always playing Commander, this is a break, and especially a break from Commander Masters. So we have this, boom, we have that Zendikar Rising, boom, 2 big hitters. I mean, Omnath is disgusting. I mean, look at this. Oh, I mean, look at this. I mean, come on, you guys. That's so awesome. I have normal Omnath Locus of Mana from Commander Masters, and I'm kind of more excited about that guy. I mean, I'm burned out from Commander Masters. I'm sure all of you are too, so hopefully this will sort of tickle your fancy in a way. And Baby Yoda wasn't even there for the big polls. I'm sorry, little guy. For anybody who missed Baby Yoda, here he is, you know, waving high. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm not going to say like and subscribe. I can't tell you what to do. You're a grown person. I can only softly encourage and appreciate you. But other than that, most importantly, have a good night. Bye.